Hello, my name is Herminio Ortiz, and this is my ATC and Maintenance Resource Management presentation. We'll be discussing aircraft traffic control, aircraft maintenance, maintenance resource management, team resource management, crew resource management, the similarities and impacts aviation safety, and what could have been prevented with this training. Air traffic control, it contributes to 90% of all incidents. In 1988, had 217 occurrences and near misses. 88% caused by actual human error. Fatigue is the most popular among all, since that job is actually pretty stressful. And a big thing would be that the training itself would change the people's attitude. Aircraft maintenance. It includes production and maintenance of the aircraft. Human factors are negative if not reported or corrected. That's when it actually becomes actual human error rather than the system being the failure part. Engineering and design could fix anything in the process. So it's as long as you admit to it, it is still not an accident. There's always a process. Since we are building it with human hands, there's always a chance of error. Fatigue is also the weakness in this, to include all of aviation, and the lack of knowledge is what needs to be changed. There's on-job training, and I know the training itself between all of them would be very sufficient. The first one is a maintenance resource management, mental and physical management techniques for maintenance specified personnel, guided to reduce human factors in production and maintenance. Safety in all, not only in this one, but in all of them, is going to be the number one priority to make sure the outcome, the process, and everything, it has safety among all of them. The team resource management is for all aviation industry, mainly for the air traffic control in the actual training in it. It's strategies to implement information, equipment, and people. Make sure we're all communication is a key, because that's pretty much what traffic control is, to make sure the aircraft is talking to the tower to make sure everything is synchronized. The training enhances continuity and stability of teamwork. This training was implemented in the early 1990s, and improvement was observed right after. The crew resource management involves all aviation teams and crews. This little triangle kind of breaks down the steps, or the importance. Like the bigger the section, the bigger the importance of the actual training is. The effective use of all available resources for flight crew personnel to assure a safe and efficient operation, reduce error, avoiding stress, and increasing efficiency. Flight data recorders and cockpit voice recorders is part of this implementation. Evidence to keep improving the next scenario is a big thing on this. Cognitive and interpersonal skills is the main key for this this training for all the aviation teams and crews. The similarities are safety more than anything, better practice in their own statement of work, communication has always room for improvement, mental health to include stress, made to improve better record keeping, just to make sure what we learn in the current, what is happening now, will help us improve for the future, minimize incidents, better application, and technique is not only are we learning how to do it, but a better way to do it is always a helpful thing. These are the few incidents that could have been prevented if this training was already implemented. The Asiana Flight 214, untrained pilots clipped a seawall, ending the lives of all the people on board. The Tenerife Airport incident was in 1977. Fog and low visibility was strictly communication between both airplanes and the tower. One was on the runway and one was landing. With these trainings, better techniques would have been implemented to be able to make this work as efficient as possible. Having pilots and air traffic control in better communication practices and better way to handling the weather conditions would have prevented this. So this training is a direct example of what could have been prevented to make sure everyone was on board and know what was going on, even especially when the weathers are as harsh as they were on that day. Um, Things could have been prevented. Better communication and better handling of the scenario. Here are my sources. Thank you.